Hi, honeys. It's Michelle. I'm here to do another Dollar Tree haul. I didn't grab a whole lot in the back to school area today. I pretty much already got everything that I wanted from there the last couple of times that I went, but I did find a couple things. I found this pencil case. I love the 80s look. You girls, you know me by now. I'm an 80s person. So I love this. It does remind me of the 80s. And it's really cool because when you go to open it, it slides out. Which that's probably my number one complaint about pencil cases is when you open them, you have to kind of like look and there's such a tiny opening and you pretty much have to pour the whole thing out to find whatever pen or pencil you're looking for. With this, you don't have to do that. And it's wonderful. And this will be nice in the office for spare pens and pencils. But it'll also be nice, and what I might actually really use it for more often is when we're on the road together, when I go with Brad on a business trip, or when we go to see our family for the holidays or whatever, I have this whole highlighter color coding system I use, and I like to use pencils instead of pen when I'm doing my job. And so I kind of have a lot of like pens and pencils, between the highlighters and the pencils that I like to bring with me. So it would be nice to just put everything in something like this and travel with this. Just throw it in my laptop bag or something. So I thought that would be pretty cool. The other thing I was thinking this might be kind of nice for is to put a laptop charger in, because yeah, so few things could actually fit one in there, but I think this would actually work. So just a little second idea for what you could use these for. And then I went and grabbed one of these magazine holders. I like to use these to store papers in at work. So it's kind of nice to, I can just put the folders that the papers are in here, and it's nice to be able to just grab them. And it's a lot more organized than having them all over my desk. My desk is not that big. I need an industrial sized, wrap all the way around the room kind of desk, I think, sometimes. Then I got these labels. I already have some that are, I think, kind of like a canary blue color, but I wanted something really neutral. And I feel like this gold color is perfect. I could label it and it doesn't matter what room it's in or what the color scheme is. I feel like this would work really well. And then I saw it, I don't know if you remember, a while ago, I got a phone stand. And this thing, I absolutely love it. It's adjustable and it's just perfect. You can set it this way or this way, and it, well, you can see on the back, it adjusts. And you can have the cord go through this hole right here if you want. I've even put recipes on here in the kitchen when I'm cooking, the recipe cards, not the recipe book, but the cards. And I just think this thing is really wonderful. And I like that it's compact, that you can break it down and travel with it and everything. So because I love it so much, I wanted to go ahead and get one just like the one I have to put in the 1,000 subscriber giveaway that I plan on doing. So this one's for you guys. And I've been wanting one of these for a while, and I keep thinking, oh, come on, it's silly, you don't need this. But apparently I do, because I finally broke down and bought one. I've been eyeing this for a while. But sometimes you just have to do things that feel good to have, right? And then I'm thinking now that I'm home holding it in my hand, do I need this if we're going to stop using change? I don't know, but we can at least put the change that we have in there. I'm constantly dreaming about road trips. I don't know how else to keep going right now emotionally, but to dream of the future, the holidays, the road trips, just whatever I can think of. I try to dream of a lot of things. Oh, by the way, I'm drinking this right now. I just got back from the grocery store. After I went to Dollar Tree, I went to the grocery store. And I got this. It's AHA sparkling water. It's got lime and watermelon in it. If you are a sparkling water fan, this stuff is really good. I recommend it if you see it. That was at the grocery store, though. That was not at the Dollar Tree. I got some more of my favorite Sinful colors. This one is that color that I really liked that ended up being matte, so I didn't like it. But this one is not matte, it's satin. And then this one is black. And I really like putting black nail polish on my toenails. I don't know why, I just do. And especially at how, you know, like during Halloween time, I like having black on my fingers as well. So I was excited to find this. Looks like they're starting to get some new colors in. And I wanted to go ahead and give this a try. It's the Diamond Cosmetics top coat. So we'll see. We'll see how it works. It says it's professional qualities though. Made in China and distributed from Florida. Super dry. We'll see. And I was so excited. These are back, but they're the smaller bottles. Do you remember these? They used to sell these years ago. Like at least 5 years ago, maybe longer. But they used to be a little bit taller, like to here. And they have these smaller ones now. And these are the Greenbrier brand. But I was so excited to see these because I used to make this spray for our bedroom with lavender essential oil. And we would spray it on the sheets at night before we go to bed. And it just made our sleep experience even better. We both feel like lavender just makes us sleep so well. So I kind of want, when I saw this, it just brought back that memory. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to get it. I'm going to make some more. And yeah, so. Then I got some of these Huggies Simply Clean wipes. It's a 40 count. And I think $1 is a really good price for that. And I just got these for the bathroom. Sometimes you need baby wipes, you know. Oh, here's Sneezy Marty again. Hi, boo-boo. What are you doing? Bless you. I found this container and I thought this would be perfect. I wanted something that I could put snack items in the pantry. And I got home and I found out that it's perfect. Just to give you an idea. So these two fit and there's room for a third one in the back. And I wanted something like this because, yeah, it's easy to throw them in the pantry like this. But the second you take one out, it starts falling apart. It is very unorganized. And I don't like that. I like having all of my little snack items organized and on display. It makes me feel like I have a snack. I don't know what it is, but when they're strewn about, I feel like I never have snacks when I'm looking for them. But when I have them all corralled in something like this, I always feel like I have snacks until there's only one left in here. I don't know. I don't make sense to me either, but that's just how I am. Right, Marty? Okay, as you see behind me here, I have a wax warmer. Marty? Hey, honey?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Can you grab me like a hand towel? Marty just knocked my drink over. Sorry, I got to keep my drink up here now. Marty knocked my drink over, so. Bless you. Bless you. Sure are sneezing a lot. Is the season starting to change? That's usually when he does it. Starting to feel a little more like fall to you? Can't be. It's only August. Maybe. I don't know. Something's going on in the air, though. Oh, I know what it is. They're putting, it's this month-long job. Us and the buildings around us, we're all getting new roofs. And with, there's probably all kinds of dust and all kinds of nastiness they're bringing up in the air around us. We're on the top floor of our apartment building, so I think we're probably breathing in a little bit more of whatever's coming out of the roof than other people might be. So that's probably why he's sneezing. Poor baby. So what I was starting to tell you, this this wax warmer. I actually got it in a subscription box, and I don't know if you can see. Oh yeah, there's a crack going down it. And I keep getting nervous, feeling like any minute this thing's just going to fall apart while I have it lit. And I'm not okay with that. So I wanted to get one that did not have a crack in it. And they have these new ones at the Dollar Tree that are so pretty. Isn't that nice and dainty looking? And it's just made a lot nicer. It doesn't have the flaws on it that the other one did. The workmanship on it is far superior to the other one. Like on this one, the holes, look at that. The holes aren't even, whereas on here they are. Just that kind of stuff. It just seems nicer. It's a lot smoother too. It's got a nicer glaze on it. So I think this will be much better. There. And then somebody had the idea of using these as a little garbage can for the car. It's got a nice big mouth on it. And I thought this is perfect for wrappers, receipts, whatever we want to throw away. And I could even put like a little bag in here so that I can just take it out to throw it away. It just seems like it'd be a lot better than what we've been doing, which is throwing wrappers and receipts on the floor. And plus, I think most states you have to have a trash bag in your car. So I thought, why not just use this? I went to the book section. I did. And I found, I was looking around at the books and I had it in my head that I was not going to get any fiction books because I just feel like I have so many of them. But then I saw this one and I thought, Kimberly McCrate, why does that name sound so familiar? And then I remembered it's because I just read this book by her, which I genuinely enjoyed. I'm not going to say I loved it, but I really liked it. And I thought, well, now I kind of have to get this because I already know I like the author. So I just grabbed this. I didn't even read what it was about or anything. I did notice after I got home, it says it's the second book in the Outliers series. But I'm okay with that. I actually had an experience when Brad and I were newlyweds. We were very tight on funds, and I really wanted to read books anyway, and I wanted to read books that were just coming out, and we didn't really have a library nearby for some strange reason. So what I did was I started doing book reviews for a group of cozy mystery lovers, and authors that weren't as popular in that genre would send books to people to read, to do honest reviews online of their books. Well, most of the books that I read would not be the first book in the series. And so I became kind of good, I guess, at reading books that aren't the first book in the series first. And then if I like it, reading the first book later. I don't know. But part of my theory is if you read a second, third, fourth, fifth book in a series, if it's written well, you should have a pretty good idea of what you missed in the first book anyway. So I'm going to give it a chance, see what I think. It says, okay, so it's called The Scattering by Kimberly McCrate. And it says, New York Times bestselling author Kimberly McCrate raises the stakes in the second book of this heart-pounding series about secrets, betrayal, and a world where one small group of people are blessed or cursed with an incredible power. Okay, an incredible power? Like a superpowers or something? I guess I'll find out. But I thought, yeah, I'll give it a chance for $1. And it's a hardbound book too, so, or hardback book. But since I like this one so much, I didn't feel like I was taking much of a risk. Transform Your Life with Color by Charles Phillips. Emotional, spiritual, and physical well-being through color. This looks really cool. So it talks about just even setting a table, how you should think about the colors of all the different things on the table and how that will affect the feel of the meal. So let me show you the inside of the book here. So this talks about food and how the colors of food affect us, which makes sense. I know for me personally, if a salad has a bunch of different colors in it, I get more excited about eating it and I feel like it's healthier. Is it? I don't know. Maybe it is. It talks about even the dishes that you eat off of will affect your mood when you're eating. It talks about the clothing that you wear and how that'll affect other people, the colors that you're wearing. I've even found I like to wear bracelets. I haven't been wearing them lately, but I like to wear them because nothing makes me feel prettier than a bracelet. I don't look at my face, I don't look at my clothes, but I look at my hands and my arms all day as I'm doing things. And so a pretty bracelet will make me feel gorgeous. And so, for example, if I want to feel calm and grounded, I have this bracelet that is stones and they're kind of like an earthy green and brown color. And it makes me feel very grounded and down to earth and calm. And I just think colors and how they affect us, it's so important. It's important even the colors that you use in different rooms in your home. The colors of what you use to surround yourself with. Like I even find the colors of things on my desk at work affect my ability to work. I know it sounds weird, but if I put pastel colors on, if I have like a pastel colored stapler and the pencil I'm using is pastel, I get too calm and I kind of start feeling like I want to fall asleep. But if I have bright colors, it keeps me awake. It keeps me alert. It makes me more chipper and happy and talkative when customers call on the phone and that kind of thing. The other reason I bought this book is that I don't know if you guys know this or not, but when I have the time and the funds for it, I'm a painter. And I think eventually when I get a house and I have room, I will probably have a studio all set up and I can just paint whenever I want. Living in an apartment, it's very hard for me to paint because I have so much stuff I have to take out and set up and get ready with. It gets kind of grueling for me, and it's the last thing I feel like doing when I have 3 hours on a Saturday to relax is spend an hour getting set up and then only 2 hours to paint when paintings take all day. So anyway, so I'm hoping to get back to painting though when we get a house eventually. And colors are just such an important part of paintings as well. So the MSRP on this one is $21.95. It just looks so gorgeous. I love all the vibrant colors and just looks like a very spirit happy book. Like you could just elevate your mood reading it. Okay, this next product I got because, have you noticed, I've been finding, obviously, I live in Nevada and I have to wear a mask whenever I go into any store, restaurant, any business, I have to have a mask on. It's like a rule here or something. Stores can get fined quite a bit of money if everybody in there isn't wearing a mask. With that in mind, I love garlic and I love onions. So if I've just had lunch or dinner and I go into a store and I put my mask on, all I smell is my bad garlic onion breath. So what I've been doing is when I go into a store, I'll put a mint in my mouth and then just have it in my mouth when I'm walking around. It makes it a lot more pleasurable for me. The only problem is mints don't last very long and they don't really kill that onion or garlic smell. But these do. And so I want to just start keeping this in my little purse. I have this tiny little purse now that I wear, and it's like a crossbody purse, and I can just put these in there, and that way when I'm going to go in anywhere, I can just put one of these in my mouth, put my mask on, go in, and I know, because I've used these before, this will definitely do the trick. I'm trying to get stocked up on a few things because, well, I think we all know that it's really important to stay stocked up. You never know when some kind of a shutdown is going to happen now. I just feel like now that it's happened, it could happen again with a lockdown or everybody having to stay home, whether it be for a week or a month or what. So I like the thought of being stocked up at home, having things on hand, especially I keep reading more and more about food shortages in different places, different kinds of things not being available. So what I'm trying to do is every time I go to the Dollar Tree, grab at least one item that I can set aside for preparation, you know, in case of an emergency kind of thing. So what I got today was this. It's a 2-pound bag of long grain white rice, and it's by the brand Pampa. Hey, don't scratch that. I feel like I have a toddler, you guys, and his name is Marty. Yeah, I'm talking about you. This expires 2021. So April of 2021. And this is made in Brazil. Now, just to let you know, I know a lot of people use minute rice now. This is not minute rice. This takes 35 minutes approximately to cook. So it does take a little bit longer, but it's good. It'll last on the shelf. It's healthy. We're good to go. Okay. Then I'm going to be making chicken, and I needed some Bouillon Cubes. So this is also that Pampa brand. Now this one is made in China. And it expires July of 2021. And there's 25 cubes in here for $1 too. That's a heck of a good deal. Okay, stop. Do you have this with your cats? Marty is just wild. Zelda's not like this. She just sits around glaring at me all day. But Marty, hey. Marty really is like a toddler. He's into everything. So I have an empty Dollar Tree bag sitting over there, and he keeps diving into it and flipping around. Stop. And then when I put the rice down, he was trying to knead the rice bag, which I don't want him to do because I'm planning on keeping that stored away. But he's just crazy, huh? You're a wild boy. Then I realized that I am almost out of oregano. I might have one more, but then when I looked, I realized it expired 2 months ago. So I decided to go ahead and get some oregano today. And this is made by the Dollar Tree. And it expires April of 2022. Bless you. You okay? I had a little bit of a sweet tooth here, and I saw this. It's 3 Oatmeal Raisin Cookies by Mrs. Fields. So it says they're individually wrapped, so I can go ahead and open it and show you. This expires February of 2021. So it's just a small cookie in each one. But I think this will be nice because I think it's easier to control eating a lot when things are packaged like this. And this might be something nice to, you know, just keep in my bag when we're traveling or something like that, so that if one of us gets hungry, we can just kind of snack on something like this. But let's see. Hey, stop scratching everything. It's not nice. Stop. Stop. Come on. Stop. Oh, you don't like that? Keep doing it then. You're being rude. Okay, I really like these Betty Crocker plastic containers. And I wanted to get a couple of these. These are my favorite size. I like putting any kind of leftovers in them. But I wanted a couple more because we're going to be having salads this next week for lunch. And I thought this would be perfect to just put the salad in when I'm prepping it, get it all mixed up, put, you know, like a third of it in a bowl for lunch, and then the next 2 days just have it already ready and mixed and all that. And I like this shape because it's easy to go like this and then like this when you want to shake it up. I've made a lot of coleslaw in these, and it's perfect. So I actually got 3 of these, but somehow the third top disappeared. So that's nice. And then the last item I got, I actually saw at the register. Is this not adorable? You're just my type. I thought this was such a pretty bag. I'm sure that it's left over from Valentine's Day, but I don't care. I just think it's so pretty. And it's a nice, good sized bag. They used to have those bags that it's kind of like they were sewn together down here. So all you could do is fit a couple books in there or something. Now they actually have real good sized bags that you can use when you go shopping. And I know a lot of places here anyway don't really want you to bring in the reusable bags. They get kind of, I'm finding they get kind of snooty about it. I've had a couple places tell me they don't want me to bring them in, and I've had a couple other places say that I can bring them in, but I need to bag everything myself from the cart, which just sounds weird. So I use these to store things at home, and what I like to do is just put a bunch of bags in here for when I carry stuff up the stairs or when Brad carries stuff up the stairs. Usually it's Brad carrying all of my shopping stuff up the stairs, but still it's nice to put things in bigger, sturdier bags for him so it's not falling out while he's coming up the stairs. Well, I hope that you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. Bye.